Hey everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Higan Eruthyll. If you hadn't already seen it, go check out my video from yesterday. That was talking about kind of the negatives in this game. This is talking about the positives in this game, so let's get to it. Alright, so it's time to talk about some stuff more happy and exciting and why we're loving this game already. So my last video posted was talking about all the things I really think they need to improve on in this game. And to be honest, there's a lot. This game has a lot of issues, not gonna lie. But there's a lot that really interests me and that I'm having a lot of fun with, and I'm really hoping is enough to keep me interested, right? So first of all, let's just talk about the last thing I said in my video. Quick gameplay. Depending on how you look at it, that might be exactly what you want. I feel like you go into this game, once the dailies switch, it takes literally, like, I don't even think it takes 5 minutes to do the dailies. It's so fast. They don't give us, like, any energy. So using our energy, well, that takes, like, 5 20-second battles to use our energy. And you're good. And maybe, okay, maybe you want to see if you can push a couple of more of your adventure. Okay. What about the Outland? Alright, so this takes energy. That means you can't probably do much of that. Maybe we could do a mesmerizing labyrinth. Alright, sure. Maybe. Go ahead, do that. Maybe the temporary event, which I need to do still. That's here too. Deep maze. Okay, see if you can push that a little. But overall, the gameplay is really quick, and I feel like you can go into this game, do your dailies in 5 to 10 minutes, close it, and not really miss too much. Like, if you don't have the time to grind one day because you're busy, because that's life, it's fine. I feel like this game allows you to not feel like you have to obsessively grind all day long, and it kind of forces you to stop because we're limited on resources. Whether that's good or bad, I guess that's up to you. But in the same way it can be negative, it's also a bit of a positive to know that this game is one that if I haven't played it yet today, I'm like, oh my god, it's like 11 o'clock at night. I want to relax. I forgot to log into Higan today. Let me do my dailies at least. I know that that's actually not a stressful thing because it's super quick and easy to go in, get the basics done, and then you can push further tomorrow, work on upgrading characters tomorrow, stuff that isn't time sensitive. So I actually quite like that. Animations. Now, I have to say I really like the graphics in this game, whether it be the animations during a battle or just the overall graphics of the characters. So let's take a look and I'll show you what I mean. So if you go into the roster, let's see. Where can we actually see our characters with their... Okay, there's their weapon. They all have really cool designs, and their weapons are pretty neat too. I think they did a really good job with the character designs. The graphics are actually quite fun, right? I think the graphics are quite fun. There's some cutesy fun stuff like her and her little bat carrying her basket. The weapons are really cool looking, which they actually kind of, I guess, upgrade as well. Later on, you get different glowing effects in the weapon, depending on which level it is, so that's super cool. Simple, but the little things, right? The little things actually make a difference here. Wait, where's my other guy? Him. He looks so cool. Love the aesthetic here. And they do even give us skins, so I'm happy to see that there are skins in this game as well. Like, I guess I could take a look at her. There's costumes, so this is... And I like that the costumes are a paid currency thing. So instead of... If you want to spend, you can decide to spend for a costume. Although I wish there was a way to grind out the resources to get the costume too, not only spend real money, because I would love to get this. I think it's really lovely. And I'm kind of sad that I can't get this because I can't spend because of the soft launch of not actually being located where I'm pretending I am. But that is what it is, I guess. But yeah, I really love the graphics. Let me show you what I mean about the animations and really liking the in-battle stuff. Alright, so let's go on into the fight. I'm gonna try to slow this down, turn it off. Alright, boom, boom. you can actually adjust the effects, which I think is quite cool. You can make the animation speed be slower or shorter. Or sorry, the ultimate speed can be faster, like when you have your battle speed faster. And so can the actual version of the animation itself. It could be a shortened, edited version. But I'm going to slow this down and show it just for the sake of, you know, I guess we can put this on auto just so you guys can see the skills. But I'm going to have it on 1x speed so you can actually appreciate it a little bit. We also can zoom in. I think the effects are cool, and the battle mode is really interesting. Now, we're going to get to be using an ultimate. Let's see. There we go. We got an ultimate. Come on. Boom. So I really like that it just kind of flows into the battle too. See, boom. It's pretty good about the flow of doing the animation and then actually showing it, right? I think that's pretty nice. And then obviously we can speed things up too. We don't have to play everything at such a slow speed, but if you want to sit there and appreciate the animations, you can do it by slowing those down or just toning down things here in the fight. It's nice to have a shortened version as well, so that we could just have these pretty darn quick battles. Even when they start to get a little bit more difficult, at least they are fairly quick overall. Another positive, of course, let me get back to full screen here, is stories. So this does have a fun story that's nice to follow along. If you're sort of into the story as you're going through the adventure mode, you can actually skip the scenes, and it even gives a little abbreviated description of the story, so I really like that. I also found this as well, which I didn't notice at first. Here in this guide section, once you unlock that, there's this thing called the Old Dreams, which when you click it, it says memories, and you can actually go through the story again here, which I think is awesome. You can see, or at least see the abbreviated what did I miss if you don't want to actually click to watch stuff. But that's quite great. There's also the illustrations that kind of go with the loading screens. So that's just another fun artistic element to this that adds to the overall appeal. The character designs are fun. The cutscenes I really like for the most part so far. They seem really fun, and the story seems good. So if you're someone who does care about story, and at least if you skip, you can go ahead and come watch some of the story later, and you can even speed it up and go through the story at a little bit of a faster pace if you're a quick reader. So this is really great. I'm so glad that they have this feature. I love it when a game allows you to go back and reread the story later in case you're in a rush and you just want to grind some content and then come back and actually appreciate the story at a separate time. There's also a ton of different styles of content. I really like the variety here. So we have like this basic, the real world versus the fantasy world, sort of going through our, I guess just like our basic battle mode. But there's more than just the battle mode itself. There's the cleanse mode, and there's like the campaign mode where you want to 3-star everything to get your max rewards. Like I totally need to go back and do one more. Apparently I'm missing 1 star. But yeah, I like that this has variety here. Even just within your basic campaign or story mode, there's different style of gameplay in there as well. Plus the Outland brings a lot. There's some interesting, like basic just go farm dungeons type things as well. Mesmerizing Labyrinth is kind of a stage area where after you fight, you get a buff, a blessing type thing. There is a tower challenge right now that is a temporary event that looks like, ooh, it looks like, okay, we're good. We don't cost energy. I like it. Maybe only energy to farm. But this is kind of like the maze as well, as you just keep progressing and progressing. So this seems like it's a temporary version of the maze. Just another style of content, another set of the scenery is different. So I think they do a good job giving us a variety of different settings and play styles. Speaking of that, we have the Sailing Theater. So this This is fun. So how many games pretend in their ads that they have a mini game within a game? Well, this one actually does. I love that this one actually has a legitimate mini game. So let's see. Have I done the expert version? Nope. Let's go do that. And you actually get resources for completing the mini game and getting better scores. So there's like this fun little tap things. These guys get yeeted once. And then the little girl in her dress gets, you have to hit her twice before she actually gets yeeted. Ah! And then there's one with a woman in like her umbrella or something. That one you have to yeet 3 times before she actually goes. Let's see if I can do this and talk at the same time. Oh god, oh god. Ah! Ah! So fun though. We love a mini game. This is the kind of stuff you sit at your doctor's office. You're just waiting for them to show up. You don't want to worry about missing. Ah, no, no. Oh my gosh. You don't want to be too in-depth with something. If you have to cut out of it, no big deal. Or it's quick and you just gotta get it done really quickly. Alright, this is a little longer. Oh god. This is the expert mode, guys. This is the expert mode. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But it's fun. It's stressful when I'm doing it on the computer. I can't decide if it's actually easier on the computer with clicking, or is it easier, oh god, no, 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 no. Or is it easier on the phone with our fingers? I don't know. Oh! But that's super fun, and it's good for your hand-eye coordination, it's good for your brain. I love that they have a true mini-game within a game. That is just fun. It gives some random rewards, too. I'm not quite sure what all of them are, or what we're supposed to do with these sticker things yet. I don't even know yet, but yeah. Mini-game within a game. I feel like that's a fun place to wrap up, guys. I don't know. I really like the vibe of this game, and hopefully with some improvements, as we all are trying to suggest during this soft launch, that by the time this goes global, it'll be even more fun and we'll be even more happy. But this game is fun. It's easy to play every day, and I like the vibe. I like the characters, and yeah, I'm certainly looking forward to planning to continue putting out content daily. Hope you guys are enjoying it too, and I'll see you in the next video.